In Valenwood, the trees tell our stories. My mother was a spinner, a keeper of our people's histories, a weaver of tales that danced in the air with illusion magic. From the time I could walk, it was decided I would be her successor, the one who would carry the stories of our clan, who would speak for the roots and the leaves. But somewhere in the quiet between the words, I realized my story was meant to be different. So I left the green shadows of home. I left the whispers of the Elden trees. And I came here, to Skyrim. Skyrim is different. The forests feel colder. People move like stone. Strong, but heavy. Their lives seem carved from survival and not celebration. Here, there are no spinners. No great gatherings under the branches to share the old songs. The air here is thinner somehow, void of the life I knew. And the Green Pact. In Valenwood, it was our heartbeat. The promise to take nothing from the living green. But here, in Skyrim, here in this frostbitten land, the pact feels less like a heartbeat and more like a chain. I told myself I would follow it still, that I could find a way to live as I always have. But hunger does not care for oaths, and so perhaps I will bend, just enough so I do not break. But I have plans. I will make my own way with my own two hands, through crafting of potions, tea, and whatever honest work I can find. I will gather coin enough to build something of my own, a home, where stories and laughter can live again. This is where my story begins, far from the green shade of my mother's forest, in a land that feels nothing like home. But perhaps, one day, it might. They call this place Riverwood. We love the trees here. Nothing comparable to home, to Valenwood, but the air here is crisp, fresh. We feel comfortable here. Safe somehow. The people of Riverwood have been welcoming enough. Some a little bit more cautious than others, but for the most part, welcoming.
Need something?
To our surprise, there's even a wood elf here. I wonder if he's out.
You're nothing but
We can usually find him chopping wood. He has been a friend to us. The only friend we have in Skyrim so far. We were lucky to have come to Riverwood and found him here. I don't see him anywhere, though. He gave us food. Oh, there he is. And showed us a temporary shelter that we can call our own. Vendal, friend.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Are you well?
There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
We had heard that there were wood elves in Skyrim, but I didn't think I'd meet one so soon. He doesn't remember much of the old ways, though. He grew up in Skyrim most of his life. He's been here for so long that the Green Pact to him is a stranger. Something foreign. Something he's never really abided by. And so because of that, he's been a great resource to us. He's someone that we may be able to turn to, trying to adjust to this new life in Skyrim. Trying to gently ease ourselves away from the Green Pact. Not entirely. just enough so we can survive here. One thing we've come to realize quickly is that Skyrim is a harsh land. And if I'm going to survive here, I'll need to stray from the Green Pact just a little. The rain is refreshing, but perhaps we can warm up a little bit. This fire feels nice. We don't have much of a fire in our little hideout, so from time to time we'll come into the inn just to warm up. And mainly observe. Watching the people of Riverwood can be entertaining in its own way. The eyes in Riverwood definitely do stare. We don't think they've ever seen a wood elf quite like us before. I am a descendant of the Cameron dynasty, the ruling family of Valenwood, one of the oldest empires in Tamriel. My mother being head spinner. So you can imagine the shock, the disappointment, when I told her that's not the life I wished for myself. My home in Valenwood is Valenesti, the walking city of the Bosmer King. A city that migrates, a home that I miss. I wonder if I've made the right decision sometimes. I wonder if I should never have come to Skyrim. Was I foolish? Foolish to leave my home. For this. I have nothing here. Nothing but a bedroll and items left behind by bandits. Fendal told me that there were guards from a nearby city called Whiterun that forced the bandits out of this hideout. Apparently, they were causing quite a bit of trouble for Riverwood. All they left behind is moldy food and a few tools here and there. There is a pickaxe and a woodcutter's axe, something I've definitely never used before. The very thought of cutting wood, instead of looking for falling pieces from trees, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. But I must. I know I can return home if need be, but I want to try. I know my life was meant for more. More than what they're telling me I'm meant to be. Right, okay. Fendal gave me some empty bottles so I could collect water for drinking. I'll go collect some now, because I am running low and feeling quite thirsty. I have 3 clean bottles of water already, but I'll definitely need more for cooking. And I don't have much food. Only what Fendal gave me. A few pieces of cheese, and some goat meat from a hunt that he's done recently. And I am thankful for that. Let's see if we can clean some water. And perhaps I can cook some of that raw meat as well. I am starting to feel a bit hungry. Right. Let's clean some water. I'll have 3 bottles. This will give me 6 bottles total. And perhaps I can cook some of that meat. Let's see. Let's cook the goat meat. And it looks like that's it for now. I'm gonna have to hunt. I can't rely on Fendal for food. I refuse to do that. I'm going to eat, and then I want to spend some time cleaning up this mess of a den. Get rid of all the spoiled food these bandits left behind. It's starting to smell. And then perhaps take a little rest as well. From there, I'll see what the rest of the day holds in store for me. We've cleared out that mess of a den, and we're at the Riverwood trader. Hopefully he might be interested in buying some of the junk we found there.
Got something to say?
Let's see if he'll purchase anything.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
We were also able to sell a few things to the blacksmith. Not much. He took a saw, and that's about it. Before that, we didn't have any gold. So we're going to need to try to sell as much as possible. Let's see, what do I have that he might be interested in? These are some enchanted arrows I brought with me from Valenwood, and another armor set I brought with me as well. But these are too sacred to sell. They stay with me. Will he take these foot wraps? He won't give me any gold for them? Nothing? And what about this fork? Nothing. Do I have anything else? These nails? Damn it, he won't give me anything for these nails as well. Surely these could be of use. He would give me 144 gold for my necklace. But this was a gift from my mother. I'm not sure if I'm ready to part with this. Not yet, at least. Perhaps if things become desperate, I will. This is all the spoiled food I took from the den. He won't give me coin for anything. Damn it.
All right, then.
That didn't go as planned. What am I to do with this junk?
Don't go easy on me. Don't get on my bad side.
There's Fendal. Wonder if he'd be interested in going
Greetings,
for a
Sister.
hunt with me.
Good to see a familiar face so far.
It's good to see you as well, Fendal. Would you accompany me on a hunt? Would you show me the forests? We honestly don't know where we would be had we not found Fendal. Mushrooms. Different from the mushrooms in Valenwood. I'm not sure what their properties are. We're starting to feel hungry as well. But we just want to take a little walk around. Get to know some of the plant life here. Fendal says these are mountain flowers. What is that? Over there. Fendal, do you see it? Urine root, he says. A rare ingredient in Skyrim, apparently. I don't have the heart to pick any of these. Thistle. How am I going to do this? How am I going to harm the land? Fendal says it's not easy, but I just need to start. Start, and it will become easier from there. I know he's right, but I don't think I'm ready. Those wolves. It appears so. They won't harm me. I have a special relationship with animals. I'm not sure for Fendal, since he's been away from Valenwood for so long, but this wolf won't harm me. Hello. Am I to hunt these animals? Animals that I once called friends. To harm them myself? Look how beautiful this wolf is. How am I supposed to do this, Fendal? I don't know how you do it. Perhaps I'll be ready for this one day, but not today. I have a few pieces of goat left from what Fendal gave me earlier. I'm going to stretch it out. I'll make do. Can I survive on only taking meat from animals that are already fallen? Perhaps. Or perhaps I only eat what I purchase. Meat that I buy from butchers and hunters. I don't know if I can take the lives of these animals myself. I'm going to go to Fendal's home just to warm up a bit. Get out of the rain for a little bit. He is friends to a few other wood elves that also live with him. And so I'm lucky to have a few kin in Riverwood. time we've spent together so far has been enjoyable. They're both here. It does smell good. Thayer, hello. Are you well? Ventel's invited me to join them for dinner,
Need something?
and so I think I'll do that. It's warm in here, and the conversation is good. I think tomorrow
Huh?
I may take a look at the odd job board that's here in Riverwood. See if perhaps there's some way I can make a little bit of gold that way as well. Perhaps there are some jobs on the board that won't require me to break the Green Pact? I don't know, but we'll see in the morning.